a duck.
Man, oh man, oh man.
What's the matter, Tyler?
My friend Jackson Small is so upset.
How come?
Well, somebody kind of drew this picture of him, and he really didn't like it.
Wow, Jackson is really small in this picture.
Yeah, Jackson Small is his name. Get it? Small as in tiny?
I get it. Who drew it?
Well, I sort of did.
Oh.
I didn't mean to make him upset, Pinky. I wasn't really even thinking when I drew it.
Oh, so you drew oh, what's that word that means a drawing you do without really thinking about it?
I know, Pinky. You mean a doodle.
That's right, a doodle. And now Jackson's upset.
Yeah.
Silly drawings, not thinking.
Pinky, are you gonna make up a story?
Yes, sir, Rooney, positoonie.
Yes, sir, Rooney, positoonie. We're going to the story box, where Pinky's really good at making up stories, and every story rocks. Story box!
Okay, so one day in Smack Dab Park, Pinky's class was on a nature walk. It was so exciting. They had to check off what they saw. Caterpillars, flowers, butterflies. Oh! Woohoo! I just saw a hummingbird. But best of all, they got to have a picnic by Smack Dab Pond. Their science teacher, Miss Duckfeet, was asking about the things they had seen.
A caterpillar? Good.
A rose!
A rose? Wow, what else did you see?
Look, Miss Duckfeet, there's a duck in the pond.
You're right, Bobby. Did you know that ducks have very special feet?
Duck? Feet? Hey, that sounds like your name, Ms. Duckfeet.
I've never noticed that before. Now, who can tell me how a duck's feet are different?
Nicholas, don't make fun of Miss Duckfeet.
I'm not making fun, Pinky.
Bobby, Nicholas. But as Pinky looked at the duck, she began to daydream.
I'm a duck! Quack, quack! I'm a duck! Quack, quack!
And before she knew it, she had drawn a little doodle of Miss Duckfeet with big duck feet.
Class, time to clean up. I'll collect your nature walk papers.
Oh no, my doodle! I've got to get it back. Should I call for Super Duper Doo to swing into action? I need a super duper plan to get the doodle back. And quickly. Okay, first I fly to the sun. Next, I melt some sand and make a gigantic magnifying glass. Then I pull out my power tweezers. Then, nah, too complicated-y. Maybe a giant Mickey monster can come and eat the doodle.
Sorry, Pinky. I'm on a strict no doodle diet. I'd help if I could. Maybe next time.
Nah, too Mickey monster-y.
Okay, who's the artist? Nicholas Biscuit, please see me when we're back in the classroom.
But,
Nicholas!
Miss Duckfeet had heard Nicholas laugh and thought that he had drawn the doodle. Oh, man! I don't want Nicholas to get in trouble. And I don't want Miss Duckfeet to be upset. I just wasn't really paying attention to what I was drawing. Somebody should do something. Wait a minute. That should be me.
Hey, everyone! Pinky's gonna think big!
If I have a problem, don't know which way to go, I think and think and think and think. And suddenly I know.
Come on, Pink, think!
As Pinky floated around, she saw Nicholas looking really sad. And then it happened. Pinky had a big idea. Pinky Dinky Doo knew just what to do. I need to tell Miss Duckfeet the truth about who drew the doodle. Miss Duckfeet, I just wanted to tell you that, I drew the doodle.
Oh,
Phew! I'm sorry. I was just looking at the ducks and thinking about your name, and I just started to draw, and
Pinky, I'm glad you told me the truth.
I'm glad too, Miss Duckfeet.
And you know what? Your doodle made me think of my favorite cousin. Here's a picture of her right here. Doris Duckfeet. She wrote this book about ducks.
Oh.
See?
Awesome.
Wow.
Cool.
Pinky, may I keep your doodle?
Sure, Miss Duckfeet.
And make sure you sign it, too. Just like all great artists. Oh, and Pinky,
Yes, Miss Duckfeet? Miss Duckfeet asked Pinky to draw a picture of a real duck on the board.
you did such an interesting job on your doodle. I thought you could help me with our next lesson.
Thanks, Miss Duckfeet. And that's exactly what happened. Pretty much. The end.
Thanks, Pinky. I think I'm gonna tell Jackson that I drew the doodle and that I'm sorry.
That's great, Tyler.
Do you think he'll get mad at me?
Tyler, Jackson is your good friend. He'll understand.
Okay, and you know what else?
What?
I'm never going to draw a doodle again.
Don't say that, Tyler. Drawing stuff can be a good thing. See? Sometimes it helps me to figure out my stories.
You are right, Pinky. Maybe I can show Jackson my other drawings too.
Great idea, little brother.
Sounds like game time.
Say cheese, please.
Cheese, please.
Okay, now let's play the great big fancy word game.
It's the great big fancy word game. That's my favorite.
In my made-up story, my great big fancy word was
Doodle. That's a drawing you do without really thinking about it.
That's right, little brother. Okay, here's how we play. When you see a picture of a drawing that was done without really thinking about it, shout out the word doodle. Let's try it once. Ready?
Doodle.
But when you see a picture of something that isn't a doodle, shout no.
No.
Let's play.
Doodle. No. Doodle. Doodle. No. Doodle.
Super job! You really know your great big fancy words. Let's play What's the Name of My Story?
What's the name of my story?
Here are 3 story names. The Dinner Disaster, Pinky and the Duck, Hopping Pinky. So, what do you think is a good name for my story? Remember, it's gotta be about what happened in my made-up story. If it is, You say yes.
And if it isn't about something that happened in your made-up story, we shout no.
That's right. Let's play. Is the name of my made-up story The Dinner Disaster?
No, that wasn't about a dinner disaster.
Right. How about Hopping Pinky?
No, you aren't hopping like a bunny in your story.
Okay. How about Pinky and the Duck?
Yes, that's a great name for your story because you drew a doodle of a duck that looked like your teacher.
That's right, little brother.
Yay!
I love making up stories, and I bet you can make up a story too.